This is Logitec Plus, and these are the DB40 and MBB100, the most reliable and durable peat processing machines on the market. Logitec has over 2,500 units installed worldwide, and I'm here to tell you all about it. Hey folks, welcome to another Bellpark video. Today, let's talk about these two units from Logitech and show you why these high-performance peat processing machines are the workhorses of the horticulture industry. The Logitech DB40 is called the Big-bale doser. This mobile processor can be easily moved around your facility by using a pallet jack or a forklift. It's the perfect size for any operation where limited height or space are a concern. Unlike the competition, the DB40 is designed to process full-size bales, which are 110 to 120 cubic foot, also called tower bales, or 50 cubic foot half bales, in which you can stack two at a time. This makes the DB40 a great bale processing solution for any company using these types of bales. The DB40 is extremely versatile and can work with all types of fillers, potting machines, soil mixing lines, or storage hoppers. So let me show you quickly how it works. So typically the DB40, this hopper is tipped down, so this piece is flat on the floor, which allows you to insert a bale, either your 50 cubic foot bale or the large tower bale with a pallet jack or a forklift, and leaving the pallet with the bale in the machine, which makes it really easy to use. So you position your bale inside the machine, cut away the plastic, which we show you in a different video. Once that's set up, start the machine, turn this dial to tip it forward, and you tip it forward until it's positioned over top of your hopper, of your potting machine, filler, or storage hopper, whatever you're working on. The DB40 is actually designed to work with other automation components. So it has sensors, so it senses when the hopper is full, so it can automatically turn on and off the flow of peat according to how full the hopper or whatever it's filling is. So this is the sensor positioned over here that is adjustable. It's a distance sensor, so you adjust the distance according to how your DB40 is positioned over your hopper. And so the DB40 will stop and start according to the height of soil in the hopper that you're filling. So I want to talk about watering for a second because it's a very important feature that the DB40 has. For those of you that have had bales sitting around for a long time, or maybe you've received a shipment of bales and they're really dry, the DB40 actually comes standard with 2 watering bars, but you can actually add a third, and you can also create larger or more holes in the existing bars, so they're actually very easy to use. If you look up inside here, you'll see there's actually a watering bar up inside with T-jet nozzles, which are also adjustable. That's spraying the water directly into the peat that's coming out and being processed. And then there's another watering bar that's inside here that's spraying on the peat as it's exiting. And you can also add a third bar. So there's lots of options on your DB40 to re-wet your peat before it goes into the hopper. So you can control the moisture level on those extremely dry bales, or the water inlet is also, you can turn off the valve and adjust the water if your bale is already at a good moisture level. So another really important feature of the DB40 is the quality of these motors and gearboxes. Logitech uses very high quality motors. They are more expensive, but they last a very long time. And here at Bellpark, we very rarely have to replace a gearbox or a motor on a DB40. So under this cover here on the DB40, we've got your control panel and the hydraulic tipping mechanism, which once you remove this panel, they're very easy to access for servicing and or any repairs that need to be done. And while we're down here, I just want to show you these tires. which are perfect for rolling on hard surfaces in concrete, but on any DB40 you can actually order larger pneumatic tires so you can roll it around, say on softer ground. So what I've got here are the extension plates, which come standard on every DB40 that we sell in North America. Typically because most growers in North America use the tower bales extra tall, where these plates are needed. So I just want to talk about the adjustable wooler that's inside. The wooler, I know it's a funny word, but it's the adjustable blades on the inside here that you can separate or pull together depending on how you want your peat processed. Another nice feature of the DB40 is this plate actually will bump out. Now, the reason for that is if you get like a piece of wood or, you know, a rock or something, which happens, it will not damage the blades. This can actually pop out and that piece can come straight through the machine. So it saves you maintenance and repair costs. The DB40 is a heavy duty and high quality machine. We've got a high quality powder coat paint that's very durable, heavy duty thick steel plate on the bottom and on the sides. Heavy duty chain, slats or scraper bars are used inside. The chain is also easy to tension when needed. The plate that you see here on the bottom, which holds the pallet away from the scraper bars, so you can easily scrape away your bale. When your bale is finished, you have an empty pallet sitting there that you can easily pull out and replace with a new bale. The DB40, being simplistic in its design, is also easy to maintain and work on when needed. So when you receive your DB40 from Bellpark, it's actually very easy to set up. Each one comes with very easy 15-step instructions on positioning your machine, turning it on, dealing with your bale, how to cut away the plastic, how to tip it forward, adjusting the wooler, adjusting the sensor, and then you start processing. The MBB100 was developed with the smaller grower in mind. With a lot of the features and quality build of its big brother, the DB40, the MBB100 is a reliable solution for smaller growers. Okay, I'm just going to walk you through the MBB100 and show you some of the features. So let's start on the output side of the machine. So this is where your processed peat would come out and into the hopper of your filler and or whatever unit you're trying to fill. So on this side, we've got our sensors, the flow sensor, and also the level sensor in your hopper. So the machine will start and stop automatically according to the level of soil in your hopper. We've also got a watering bar in here with T-jet nozzles, so that way you can add water to your peat, especially if your bales are extra dry. So moving down, we've got adjustable height, so you can adjust the height of the machine up and down, depending again on what you're filling. Control panel is here, so it's covered out of the way. Also easy to access, start and stop buttons and reset on the control panel, and emergency e-stop. Moving down here, so now you can see this thing comes with 4 wheels, which can be locked in place, but it also makes the machine very easy to move. And then back here, this is the door where you would place your bale, and I'll show you that in a minute. But an important feature on this door is it's got a safety sensor. So if this door is out of position or opened, the machine automatically stops, and that's a very important thing. So when this door is open, you can easily put your bale in, close it, lock it in place, and start your machine. Now on the back here, we've got a massive motor and gearbox, which turns that whole processing unit on the inside to process your peat. It's high quality, just like its bigger brother DB40. It's not going to need any maintenance or service and last you a really, really long time. So a lot of growers, garden centers, and other operations use these 3.8 cubic foot bales, which is what the MBB100 is designed for. Here at Bellpark, we get around and we see a lot of these operations, and we see a lot of people processing these bales by hand using a shovel or another tool. Now what that can do is damage the structure and the fibers in the peat. Also, we see them placing these bales inside a hopper and then breaking them up with a shovel, which can damage the inside of your hopper. So it's one person operation, which is important. Very easy to use. You place your 3.8 cubic foot bale in the door, just like this. You only need to cut away the top part of the plastic. You don't need to cut away the bottom and the back, which makes it much easier to use, so you're not hassling with the bale and trying to lift it and pull out the plastic. So you cut away the plastic, and then you just flip up the door so it closes, your sensor meets, you lock the door in place, and you start up the machine, and then you're processing your peat. The Logitec DB40 and MBB100 are tried and tested horticultural machines that will be workhorses in your operation. For additional information, specs, videos, go to bellparkhorticulture.com or talk to your Bellpark Horticulture machine expert for more information. We have lots of new videos in production, so remember, click subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when a new one comes out. Thanks for watching.